Greetings everybody and welcome back to Rebuilding the Commonwealth with myself. Yes, we're here at Jamaica Plains. Thank you for anybody who commented on the last video. But I watch comment section. Any comment I reply to, I look at. Thank you to everyone new who subscribed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Helps me out. I won't bore you with the rest. If you have suggestions for Minuteman names, please, or settler names for that matter, please drop them in the comments below. I will be adding those as we go through. Let me just go through a few of the new additions here. I'll just show you what I've done since the last episode. So one of my viewers, I believe your name is Megan, you wanted a soldier here.
Hey, General.
Luna Uchia. Well, there you go. There you are, standing proud as an Ernesto Grant's bodyguard. So that's perfect. I haven't built your quarters yet, but I will do eventually. And there was also another gentleman who wanted a soldier. Oh, they're gone. I tell you what, they've probably gone down the pub. I mean, I know I would about this time of the night. Yeah, probably going to be down here in the Drumlin Diner.
Easy living.
There you go. So we've got Sergeant Tom Sloan.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
Excuse me. Yes, this is Sergeant Tom Sloan. I do have a commenter who mentioned that they wanted somebody named after themselves, and they also expressly mentioned they wanted to be a sergeant, so I accommodated. There was an opening for a sergeant, you got it. Well done. But yeah. One development as well is I am starting to get some crash to desktops if I play for like 6 hours at a time, so I can tell I'm really fucking with this settlement's pre-combines. This building has now got a door on it, and this person now has an extended front desk, so they get a little bit of privacy when they go to sleep. Oh. Sorry, I'm yawning. It is a little bit late this evening. Yeah, this hotel still needs a name, I believe. Up here, I've added a rack full of weapons here, a table full of armaments for you to choose from while you're shopping. It's still not done by any stretch, but it's getting there. There's now 2 people working, one on this workbench, which I believe is this gentleman, and this lady selling. I've added a few bits of clutter here and there. Also, I named it Shelby Fine Arms, so it's literally got a name. No, that's nothing to do with the English TV show, just to let you guys know that. Apart from that, oh, I did a little bit of tidying up here. Those posts were annoying me, so I decided to change it out for some wrought iron and tidy up this little area here. Made it into a little trash area. So the back of this looks a little bit nicer and a bit more in keeping. We do have a concrete wall which separates, I'd like to say, as the back garden for the property behind, but it's more like a little square alleyway. So those are the, I say big changes, they're just the things I've done off camera. I did get a crash to desktop while I was working here, and unfortunately I didn't record, but this 3-story house has been torn down. Now if you look carefully, if I back down the stairs far enough, you can see this terrain tearing. I think that's probably because we're really stretching these pre-combines to the limits. So as you can see, it glitches out as we pass through. That isn't going to stop us though, because my girlfriend very nicely came up with an idea for this area, which I'm very keen on putting in. So under CVC, let's see if I can find it again. I believe it's under decorations, statues. And we have these lovely array of statues. Oh, wow, that's quite big. And one of these is a water fountain, which is in fact animated. Oh, wow, I've nearly just put that dead center, which is pretty incredible. That's the center, so you've got 3 on each side there. Just tuck it along like that. So we now have a water fountain. Woohoo! Now I would put like a little fence, stone fence around this, and you know, set this up as a beautiful green area, which it is. It is a lovely green area. We still haven't finished with this, however. We've still got a little bit more terrain filling to do. So let me finish off this corner. That's it. Oh, that's it. Not too fussed about this corner because this corner is not accessible from the interior of the church. Okay, now under Homemaker we will put in the street lights that we require, which are these lovely yellow glow ones, residential lights. And we're going to put these periodically along this green area. That's already in place, which is great. And we just need one more to go right here. Excellent. Now, just because I am getting crashed to desktops now, I will keep quick saving. I say auto saving, but I am going to quick save. Okay. Now, since this is an open space and is liable to be attacked, oh, that looks awfully ugly here. I'll solve that another way, it's fine. What we're going to do is slightly ruin it, but we're going to set up some sandbags for defences, because this area will need protection. This is almost the kind of time where these would be ideal. But I'm not going to use those. I'm not a barbarian like that. But we are going to put down some... Okay, so this surface snap needs to work. Oh my god. I don't know why that's blinking constantly, but hey. Yeah, so we're going to put these right on the corners of this beautiful monument. Because here we're going to have a detachment of soldiers to defend this area of the settlement. Because it is kind of open. And we don't want open space for raiders to walk in and bring the attack to our homeland. We want the raiders to be gone long before they get to us. Oh, that's not even touching the ground. There we go. Now it's touching the ground. What about this lot? Are you touching the ground? Yeah, you are. Great. Nope, don't want to snap to that. We want a proper corner. I suppose we've got to get all this done before a certain... got to get the series done before a certain conflict currently happening in Europe decides to come to the doorstep. No, I don't live there. That is a very poor attempt at humour. It's very, very tragic what's happening out in the continent at the moment. Deeply concerning. Still, I try to keep my head out of the news these days because it's depressing. I mean, what kind of news do you get in Britain? It's just everything shit, everything shit, everything shit. It's fucking raining, and that's pretty much all that happens on the news here in Britain. There we go. So sandbag cover. Yeah, that's just above head height. Wow, that has got one hell of a hitbox. Wow. I can't even mess with that. That's so well placed. That's it. And from the front here, it's going to have to be just about here. Cool. And now we put in these tall sandbag pillars, just on the corners. Oh, for goodness sake. I can't unselect that statue. I say statue, it's a fountain. Let's just say it as it flaming well is. Yep. And one more. I say I've got a few viewers who say, why don't you use sandbags more often? Well, I am. I am using sandbags more often. Alright, so we need guards here. Now I want to put this far enough away from the sandbags not to cause them to glitch out, but close enough that they will stand there comfortably with their weapons out. Oh wow, happiness is absolutely flying up. I like the look of that. That's really good to know. Yeah, so we're going to have a couple of guards here. And we're going to have a couple of guards here right at the entrance. Excellent. Now, similar to what we had down by the front gate, I am going to put in these modules, are they called? I forget what they're called in here. Okay, I don't think it's in there. I believe it's under Snap and Build. That's it. Capsule. That's the word I'm looking for. Capsule. And of course, we're going to go with the classic Minuteman style. And this is just big enough to get a pod down, which is really good. Ooh, that so that doesn't look too good, like too straight. There you go. Oh no, that's a bit too low now. There's a point. Can I fit two in here? Yes, I can. You know what? I am going to do that. Because that'll be the quarters for the Minutemen who are going to reside here. So we'll have that one there. Oh, Actually, I want one with the bulkhead in it. That one with the door, that's the one. That side can be a full capsule wall, and that side can be a full capsule wall. Of course, it will need some ventilation. So the ventilation can be on that side. And this side can be armor plating. Fantastic. We'll need the bulkhead door to get in. And we'll need the steps to get up into that. Great. So this could have 6 Minutemen, another 3 on 3 off night and day. I think the day crews can be sat out here, because during the day you could see things coming a long way off. During the night, they will probably stay retreated behind this. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get to those thanks to that fountain. Ooh, that's unfortunate. We'll see what happens though. So, defences. Let's see if we can put another small row of sandbags across the top of this wall without compromising it. Yeah, I think we can do that. So as long as they don't show up on this side, they look fine on that end, which is great. They can be taller. No, they don't need to be taller. I just want to bring them ever so slightly up. That's it. But yeah, I want to bring the mats just a little bit higher than the ground so that the soldiers don't lose track of them. Oh shit, okay. Wow, that anti-material rifle packs quite the punch. Fantastic. Oh, you can drink from this. That's cool. Ah, so the settlers are coming up here. It's cool. So we know there's going to be two in here. 2 up front. We need to put in 2 more, I think. But I just don't think that there's a particular place that I can do that with. Actually, there probably need to be one person watching over this side, if you think about it. So I'm going to put in a standard guard mat with no weapon drawn. I'm going to place that on this side. And what I'll do is put one pretty much on top of it for the other half of the day. I literally just cleared those guys out right before I started filming, and now they're back again. That was lucky. That was a clean hit. These guys never take this many rounds. What on earth is going on? They're never this tanky. I normally just pop them straight out in one round. There you go. Your head didn't survive. Okay, screw that. If they want to come here, I'll just shoot them in bats. Now, normally I just take a breath, one shot, and down they go. Like, you know, like a sack of potatoes, they just go down. Obviously not this time. Myself a nice drink. Need to get the Minutemen in. Get this area defended. Okay. Oh, they're over here. It's a patrol. Oh, he's got a helmet I want. Cheers. Right. One of you had a helmet I needed. It's you. Thank you. I'll take that. So they're only Raider lunatics. Don't know why they don't just drop dead. Feels like enemy at the gates right here. That was a poor shot. That wasn't. Because my anti-material rifle has a bipod. I literally don't move. I don't even need to hold my breath to have completely rock-steady accuracy. This is awesome. Cool. Hartfield. My best friend.
General?
Let's see what you have.
So let's hire some guards.
Why not hire some guards?
So we need 6 of them for here at Jamaica Plain.
Guards, huh?
Right. Why not hire some guards?
Jamaica Plain, that's 2.
Guards, huh?
Why not hire some guards?
That's 3.
Guards, huh?
Uh-huh. Why not hire some guards?
That is 4.
Guards, huh?
Why not hire some guards?
That's 5.
Guards, huh?
Why not hire some...
And that is 6.
Guards, huh?
That's all for now, Sergeant.
Okay, now they are notoriously hard to find starting out, so I'm going to pause the recording and I'll come back to you once I've actually got hold of them. So bear with me. Alrighty, so it's actually been about 3 or 4 hours since I made that jump cut because yeah, we had a massive gunner attack which we've managed to fight off. I found out I ran out of pistols. I have actually run out of pistols, so I had to run around and try and pick up some more P220s. Luckily, I've put another 9 pistols in the armory, so we have enough for these guys. And I had a lot of trouble with assigning resources, which was really annoying. So yeah, I made a quick trip to the Gunners Plaza, shot down some people, took some guns, bought some new P220s, and yeah, we're back to where we should be. Yuck. Yeah, so as you can see, the pre-combines here are shot, so just don't spend too much time near the fountain, I guess. So, I've already determined some names. These aren't inspired by viewer suggestions, but here we go. So, we have Lieutenant. Lieutenant Luke McNamara. He is the infantry lieutenant here.
Huh?
He is. So I've written these down, so I didn't mess with these. This is specialist second class. I can't remember if I put 2 SP or SPEC. I'm pretty sure it's 2 SP. I've just had like a brain fart. I'll have to go and check someone else in a minute. There we go. Aaron Forsyth.
Hey, General.
Yep. Hey to you too. Now this is... this is a PFC, so private first class. Beatrice Runcorn. This is... It's not PFC. This is specialist first class. Shelley Bowes. This here is a private, so PVT. Private Edwin van der Leyen.
Hi, how are you?
General.
And this is the corporal for this small squad. Corporal Lucy Harding. Excellent.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
And now we give them their uniforms and we make them part of the team. Excellent. So you have a corporal's uniform. Fantastic. I'll take that piece of crap off you. Corporal has this. Oh yeah, we've run out of level 2 helmets, so I need to make some new ones. Which I believe is just a helmet with only the bullets on the side. Like battle tested, but not battle hardened. Of course you need your gloves and your scarf. And your guns. Excellent. Now, these guys are getting pretty tough. The gunner attack, I barely had to deal with too many of them because there were so many Minutemen quite well armed with turrets that they didn't really stand much of a chance. So,
General?
I just need to trade gear with you.
Sure thing.
yeah, let's get these stupid weapons off you. A lot of this stuff looks so terrible. Coming here wearing all this shitty leather armor of yours. No, sir. You will be dressed appropriately. There you go. Looking dapper, my friend. Looking dapper. Give him a 45. And we'll give him his 5.56. That's it. Did I give this?
I'd like to trade some items.
Sure.
Yeah, I did give her a sidearm. That's fine.
Huh?
Can we trade a few things?
Okay.
Fantastic. You are specialist first class. Get rid of all this stupid leather armor. Excellent. These guys aren't all going to be here all the time, by the way. There's going to be 3 on, 3 off, like the front gate. That's also what I'm going to do this episode. I'm going to sort their schedule out. You can actually have a Nuka grenade, because why not? That needs fixing.
Hey, General. Yeah?
Let's trade.
Go ahead.
And Beatrice. You can have your private first class uniform. Get rid of all of this rubbish. Why are you using a sword? You absolute idiot. There you go. I'm still keeping track of all of the weapons I've given out, so at the end of the series I can actually tally up and tell you how much resources I've spent on all this. Like all the guns, all the uniform, I'm literally keeping track of every piece of resource I've used, so you'll get some interesting facts as the series goes along. Do I just have a standard grenade? Yes, I do. Just a fragmentation. Excellent. So these guys are nicely armed up. What about you?
I want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Nice one, Aaron. So Aaron is a specialist. Yeah, you're not wearing any leather armor. That is for idiots around here. We don't wear leather armor in this army. You wear the special ballistic weave that I've put on all of your kits. This ballistic weave will keep you safe. There you go. Nice one, Specialist Forsyth. I should have... He gave me a pulse grenade. There we go. Can take the pulse grenade too. Excellent. And now, of course, we have the lieutenant.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Oh, you can keep the 5.6 rounds. I'll take that off you, though. Okay, there's your lieutenant stuff. Lieutenant Beret. That was a commando uniform you had. Good show. FAMAS. You've got 5.6 rounds already. You just need some 45 for the pistol. Nice one. Alright, so that is our guys sorted. Now I do have another typewriter station here, so I can make some schedules. Alright, so we're going to take day shift, and day shift, and then night, night, and night. Okay, so the people who are in for the day, someone's having fun over there.
Huh?
I think that one's wearing a flight helmet that I want. Which is unfortunate, really. Because I really don't feel like going all that way for it. There's one more up there. I saw him a moment ago. There you are. Go on, stick your head out again. And I'll blow it clean off. Come on. I see you. Just stick your head out. That's all you gotta do. Playing a game of cat and mouse right here. Thank you for playing. You have been eliminated. Nice. Right, so we have the night and day shift. So I have written it down. So
Just looking to trade a little.
Go ahead.
So McNamara over here, being the lieutenant, he is on a day shift. Let me print off another night. Okay, so the day shift will live in here, of course. There are 6 beds in here.
Okay.
So lieutenant lives there. Aaron Forsyth is on day.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Aaron, you are on a day shift. I would have put the
Got it.
mattress things down that make the soldiers have their guns out. Unfortunately, that didn't really work for out here. Oh, I didn't actually write down who was... Oh, these guys are on the nights, okay. So the corporal out here.
Let's trade some things.
Sure thing.
Corporal Lucy here is on day shift as well. Lovely. And
Sure.
you will sleep in that bed.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure.
Which means, Beatrice, you here, you're on a night shift. And you can have that bed.
Okay.
Huh?
Ah, I'm missing the requirements. Damn. I'm sure I can, like, destroy something of this. There you go. Just destroy one of your dumbass leathers. Night shift. There you go. Yes, Beatrice is sorted. Shelley here is
Just
on
looking to trade a little.
a night
Go
shift.
ahead.
You are also on night.
Got it.
That's your bed.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Okay.
And Edwin van der Leyen, you are also on night shifts. Da-da-da. And that's your sleeping post. Fantastic. So the day and night defences up here are now sorted, as they are down bottom. Excellent. Now let's go deposit all this waste stuff, because I do have a lot of crap from all that. I think this is the box for all the stuff before I sort it, isn't it? No, it's not. I don't just shove it all in here, do I? No. It's this one. Cool. So we can chuck all this lot away. Don't need any of that. Those backpacks are surprisingly heavy for what they are. Hood, scarves. All those uniforms weigh the most. Oh, yeah, those flight helmets. I need to sort those out. Lock that. Do I have weapons to put away? Yes, I do. Got 4 pistols to put back in the chest where they belong. Can't believe the amount of crap some of these guys take with them. Fantastic. Now here's something that one of my viewers, one of my latest viewers actually, decided to point out to me, and did make me feel kind of bad. So one of my viewers here, called Vini VD Arrivederci, which I think is a really cool name actually, said I kind of had to cover this vendor because it really wasn't fair. Well, your wish is my command. They now have a warehouse roof, which only just fits. Just fits with the aesthetic of this balcony. And you know what? I think it actually works quite well. It's... okay, it's a touch wonky. I actually do need to fix that. That looks absolutely awful. That's it. There we go, that's actually straight now. Yeah, I've straightened that. So yeah, they now do actually have a cover. Obviously all their goods are covered, so that's fine. I don't know what you're really doing here, you're not allowed round the back of the counter. Excuse me. I don't know why the happiness in this settlement is falling, but hey. But yeah, she now has a cover, as does her friend who, well, I suppose brother, who's helping to make the guns. So, and of course Tom here is on security for the market. You don't fuck with Sergeant Tom Sloan, he will fuck you up. Okay. Now there's a few finishing touches we want to do around here, because under this CVC resources, I believe it is, defense, there's a lot of this additional furniture. I mean, okay, you got like typing, a truck where they can sit on it and read a paper, that kind of stuff, but there's a lot of just general furniture that you can put down and it just looks a bit better. Also, we can put down protectrons as well, which is quite surprising, as well as dogs. Doges. I'm not going to do that though. I've also got mats to change the way the animation so they can still be relaxing while they work, which I think would be interesting for a few settlements. Working guards. There was a lot more in this kit than I remember. Am I just being dumb here? There was a lot more than this. No, that's dog houses. These dog houses are quite nice. I need to put a few of these up when I lure some dogs into the settlement. There was some paraphernalia for these guys to make their jobs a bit nicer. I'm not thinking of hodgepodge here, am I? I'm not just being really dumb. PA displays. Oh, power armor displays. Okay. Oh god, I'm so sorry guys. I can't seem to find this. Bear with me 1 second, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I found it. It's under decorations. It was there eventually, guys. Yeah, there's all kinds of really cool stuff in this, like barricades here with the helmet and laser on them, like ammo crates with actual like lived-in stuff on them, which I'm going to put in. There's water deco for outside. This knife post is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is just bury that in there, so the knife pokes out of the blue wood instead, which I think is really cool. Well, they won't be carrying a fat man, so you can forget about that. My guards do not carry fat man, okay? I mean, that's pretty cool, but that's more for like a wasteland. I would have a flag that looks to be the Minuteman flag up there, so that wouldn't be out of the question. So let's... oh, we've already got one. Of course we have. Oh, by the way, just a side note here. I've actually put out these dinner tables outside as well because I found the diner was getting so cramped at night I could barely get in to assign any of my settlers, so that's always fun. So, guard deco. Is that literally it? In a barrel with that on it wouldn't be out of the question. I expected there to be more than this, I'll be honest with you, so I'm a little bit disappointed about that. These guys don't have names, by the way, so they're still open for viewer requests. Yeah, and part of me wants to put one of these in front of the buses as like a kind of flex. Yeah, like imagine putting that in front of the bus. I'm not going to do that though, that would be a bit overkill. Nice. Oh dear. More gunfighting. I think Jesus has joined the settlement. So look at that, them two just ripped that sentry bot to pieces. That is what I like to see my Minutemen able to do. Oh, that was a legendary one too. Nice. Yeah, I love being able to see my guys rip them to bits. So tells me they're doing their job perfectly well. Well done, McNamara. Well done, Aaron.
Hello, sir.
Hello to you too. I mean, I think this is fortified enough up here. I think we just need to do some sort of gentle beautification around here. Now let's just do some gentle tidying up while we're at it. So some of the decorations that I've seen in here, there's quite a few. I mean, look at all this stuff. There is this clock that I really want to put down somewhere, and I honestly thought the best place for it would be right here. Let's pull that towards me. Oh, that's quite deep. Yeah, I think that breaks up the wall. I mean, obviously you can tell me what you guys think of it, but that does break that up quite a bit. Ugh, excuse me, I'm getting quite tired, Mo. Now there is actually a cemetery pack here. Now the gravestones here, I don't understand why, because they're all kind of in a state of perpetual brokenness, which is really random, I'll be honest. But you can actually put some live sort of graves and coffins and stuff down, which is a bit grim, but gives us ideas for if we need to build any more. But we do have these grave flowers, people who have left respects. So I think this will be a lovely touch. Yeah, and they don't fall over when you put them down. I mean, sure, it's going to eat into my ceramic supply a little bit, but... Oh no! Somebody shot the grave. Damn. Oh well. Sorted them out now. And of course, the memorial itself would have a fair few flowers dotted around. So we'll dot some of these around it. That's it. People have left marks of respect for the graveyard, which is absolutely dandy. I've also done a little bit of work on this. I still need to do some finishing touches in here. Frame rate is absolutely awful. Yes, I replaced this corner. All of the walls have been replaced with the correct colour bricks, which is orange, as you might have guessed. I've stuck up some more banners to break up some of this rubbish. I think what I need to do here is create a kind of, not a seating area, but a kind of welcome area. So I think it's under Homemaker here. We should actually have fences. Miscellaneous barriers. Is there anything kind of inviting that I can use? Because I don't really want to use these wrought iron fences. No, I can't. Junk fences are obviously too big. Ooh. I need to use these for jail cells. I mean, yeah, we are going to have jail cells at some point. I do have plans for a correctional facility, which I think will go down pretty well. I think, and I don't know if it's the deco kit. Is it the deco kit? No, it's not. That's the problem with having so many resource packs, is it's really hard to keep in touch with which ones are which. Rails. Metal railings. That's what we're looking for. Let's take a leaf out of the castles book and use these. These should snap correctly to the corner here. Like that. Excellent. That's the problem with these railings, is trying to keep it on a level is actually quite difficult. So this is, yeah, this is 4 blocks long here. So we should be able to get perfect proportions if we do it like this. These are way too high. So that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, nope. Oh, this is... So the problem with this is, of course, is the snapping. That's it. There we go. I think this is a bit dimmer than I would like, so let's put in a quick street light. So I have used the correct one, haven't I? Chairs. Yes, we want one of these white benches out here. So I mean, if you really want to, you can sit outside in the pouring rain or the nice sunshine, depending on how you view it. To break up all this concrete, we're going to put in one of these hard-wearing rubber mats in here. Got a couple of these. In terms of miscellaneous furniture, we can put like a rubbish bin. I really should get rid of this pack, to be honest. I've got a double of these. One actually gives a job to settlers, so I have no reason to put those. Oh, that's the point. I need to put my exercise equipment back down. Actually, let's find a place for this. Well, I mean, the back of this monument wouldn't be a bad place to put these. Plus, the civvies can use it. So, let's put these down and get some happiness in the settlement. I mean, this settlement did have, I think, 4 or 5 of these before. I think that was off camera. I think I got rid of them because they were where the power generator was. So we're going to put down... We're actually going to put down a number of these because the Minutemen do need to use them. Plus, on top of that, it might make some of the settlers come up here rather than down the diner every night. So we might be able to redistribute some of the settlers so they don't all clump up and cause a serious issue with my frame rate. Okay, so we've got several of those. I think just off the path there, they're absolutely fine. I mean, outdoor working out. And just outside the window of a church, that's kind of thing. Also, in here, all the bodies have come back, haven't they? Yeah, of course they have. Oh, actually, no. Let's quick save first. There you go. Get rid of that. Now, I think in snappy builds, There is actually a church kit with all the furniture. Church kit internal. It's not set dressing, is it? There was one for set dressing. I know there was. This is one problem. I can never find it when I need it. So you got all this church kit stuff here, and all the stuff is repeated in the next category. Okay, screw that. Screw that. I will find that another time. It's probably blindingly obvious, and I'm just too dumb to realise it. Yeah, of course, the pre-combines are shot. Right, more defence, I believe, along here would not go amiss. I mean, it mainly increases the defence rating, but since we don't have soldiers here permanently, and plus the person guarding at night goes to sleep, guard during the day goes to sleep, it would be out of the question to have a couple of these just to keep an eye on things. Since this is also the edge of the settlement, it's not unrealistic for us to expect these railings to go across the top of this. Now I've got to make sure I get this right, because this can be really finicky. Actually, no, let's stick with the theme. The wrought iron theme we have going is really good, so we're going to stick with the wrought iron theme. I will sort the turrets out afterwards. Yeah, let's stick with the wrought iron. Plus, this creates quite a striking, quite a foreboding look. I think this needs to be a fair bit higher. Yeah, this retaining wall is a fair bit higher to make way for that. Sorry about this, guys. Let me just snap this on here and then line it up to where it should be. Yeah. So that's where it should be. Stepping over that threshold is fine. I'm happy with that. Great. Okay, we'll put you away because you obviously want to snap to that instead of what you should be snapping to. Always the sodding way. Okay, so we'll put in that. All the way along. This probably won't be the case forever. I may put down some extra, access ways. This can go. I'm sure there's a way to reach these wires. Aha. That's it. Scrap those wires. That's it. So we have a wall across here now for our defensive position. That's the large gate. That is a question. If I put in the large posts, would that work? Yes, it would, but that would look really odd because it doesn't quite match down there. That's also a bit further back than I would like. Sorry, a bit further forward than I would like. I think it seems to want to go one way, but then not the other. And there's no way to snap it closer, so I'm going to have to, you guessed it, do it manually. I like that. Yeah, that gate matches up fine. That matches up fine. And that is the gate to Jamaica Plain. That does look a lot more foreboding from the outside, which is kind of the effect I'm going for here. Now, can I get away with very slightly rotating this fence, then sticking the wrought iron to it that way? Yeah, I can. Yeah, that kind of links up that to that, so... Wow, I think my frame rate here is about 15 FPS when I'm particularly here. I reckon it's just the urban garden this side which is doing it. But yeah, that's some good beautification right there. At this rate, we don't really need too much defense up here. I will put the turrets though. I will put them on top of the gate so that they can shoot back. Be our first line of defense. They can also be an early warning for the Minutemen in the memorial up there. I'm going to call it that. I should call it Hyde Square, really. At least they're getting some use out of those exercise machines now. Let me quick save right quick, and we'll skip to the daytime. Oh dear. That's how you can tell your settlement's getting big, is when it takes forever to skip time. Nice. Nice. So these guys are going back to work because it is their turn. Yes, Edwin's come. Oh. Oh, she must have fell off something. Yes, it's their turn on, that's fine. I think 10 o'clock is when the day shift starts. Or is supposed to start, I should say. Oh, you comfortable there? Probably not. Okay, so we've only got one person on. I'm just going to turn a blind eye to it for now. I need to do something about Sergeant Hartfield having her stuck in the wall like that. Yeah, I do like that during the day. I think as well what I could do is every now and then just alternate between a small post and a big post and put another turret on it. And that way we'd have a proper defensive wall along here. Not sure how that one missed. Or that one. That was literally right on. It's great fun to pick off raiders from over here. Don't really know why I'm holding my breath. I don't need to with this weapon. Easy. I have a feeling one of them is going to try and head this way though, to which I will not let him. I'll just simply blow his head off. As soon as he comes into range, that is. Magnificent. Okay. So, future plans. This house here needs to be finished. That's pretty much up to par with the exception of a few cosmetics, which I'll get up to scratch off camera with. Happiness is now growing again. It seems to lock at 92, which would fulfill the rules of our challenge, which is to have 85% happiness or more. So I finished this house. That needs to have some cosmetic changes. This wall needs to be extended and finished. Probably need to put another gate here. This is quite a natural place for a gate because it's right at the end of this road. I'm in two Oh, excuse me. Hiccup there. I'm in two minds whether to destroy this bus and take it out of play completely. I mean, it is a bit of an eyesore, but it is also retaining the natural terrain. So this wall, I would say, needs to be extended, but that's as far as it can go because the terrain then matches up the heights. There needs to be potentially another house here. I'm going to use a bit of this land for beautification and some farming. So maybe a few crops put here. With another house across the top here, so that when you're down here in the yard, you're kind of given that security of having a couple of houses around you. So you almost feel like you're in a bit of a bowl when you're stood here. So I want a house here, a house here. Potentially we'll be using the bog standard house shell kit. There's nothing wrong with that. We are not limited on space, but I can't really play around with the size at this point. So 2 houses to go here. This wall needs to probably bend around here and partition this off. I could possibly link it up with here. How far does the boundary go? Not too far, to be honest. I need to come up with something that I can do here. Because my main idea was just to put a concrete wall of some kind, or like a big defensive position across here, which ends over here at the wall, and that would simply create a front entrance. I move this, get rid of this defunct piece of crap. This thing's been here since the day we moved into Jamaica Plain. So I was just going to create a bog standard wall, but the way this stands, I might have to come up with something a bit more complicated up here, which I really don't know what I'm going to do actually. Now I've seen where it meets up. In layman's terms, it doesn't meet up. So I need to do some thinking up here. But I want to put one house there, one house here, maybe one big house here. Down here I want to turn into a scavenger's yard, so I'm going to put in a lot of crap like broken cars, destroyed objects, that kind of stuff, and have settlers working on it, so we increase our income, give the impression of an industrialized kind of settlement. And I think that'll be pretty much it for Jamaica Plain, apart from the house up there at the junction. So obviously we've got this part here. And then we've got this junction here. And the houses here. I need to furnish these houses, in fairness. So we have 56 people here so far and 66 beds. Beds is much higher purely because of the number of Minutemen that I've given their own devoted places to. So that will sleep a couple of people. That's a house for two. That'll be a house for two. This is a military position. Those houses over there and the one that's under construction will probably bed down 3 at a time. So it's quite likely that we will make the 100 villager, the 100 settler quota. Try saying that 5 times after a drink. So it's highly likely we'll make that quota by the end of this project. And then I don't know whether then to move on to another settlement or start enacting the plan I have for the Jamaica Plains basements, because thanks to one particular viewer, I have a seriously good plan for the basement of Jamaica Plains Mayor's house. Forgive me. Oh, forgive me. But yeah, that is where I'm going to leave you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you have survived this long into the video, then just know that I love you very much. And I appreciate you being here. Please like, comment, subscribe. All 3 of those things really help me out. Again, if you've got any suggestions for names or builds or anything like that, please drop them in the comments below. For settler or Minutemen names, they have to be a conventional first name and a conventional second name. So that can either be your screen name, if it's in that format, or you could come up with your own. Quite likely, I'm not going to have a clash. The names that I've come up with are likely not going to clash with yours, because you guys are all quite original. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I am going to leave you here for now. Thank you very much for tuning in. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. We out. Peace. Take care. Thank you very much.